placement. Don't forget to like the video. Please subscribe, hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live for other messages, other readings, and lots more. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates. If you're watching this after the live stream, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. All right, y'all, let's get into it, Pisces. We're just going to take a look into your energy, see what's there, see what needs to come out. And as always, we're promoting forward movement, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? All right. Okay, let's get into it, Pisces. Remember, time is fluid in tarot. So that means that this message could have already resonated. It could be resonating now, or it could resonate sooner than you think. Please take what hits your spirit and leave the rest, okay? All right. Once again, thank you so much for clicking on the video, and let's get into it. All right. What do we got for Pisces? Hey, Tavara. DP, what's going on? Chantil. Beyond, hello. What we got? What we got, Pisces? Farley, hello. Hey, Bianca. Hey, Michaela. Teresa, hello. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining. Aries, hello. Oh, can't wait to deliver this message. Thank you so much, love. What's the overall energy for Pisces today? Four of Swords here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. Pisces, you're going to be teaching somebody something. You're going to be... But I feel like you've been doing this for a while. You have been teaching people things without you even having to say that much. You could be teaching people things by your actions, the way that you handle things, the way that you problem solve. But definitely seems like, you know, you're teaching somebody something. Give me more on the Four of Blades here, or the Four of Swords. Person could be an air sign. The Five of Wands. I feel like this may be something, Pisces, that this person could be fighting against. They're fighting against this, whatever this is that you're trying to tell them or teach them or show them. Yeah, the Eight of Swords here. Well, the thing about it, they're fighting against it because it requires them to look within. And I feel like when they look within, it's uncomfortable for them. You know, it's uncomfortable for them. So they're like avoiding it. But Pisces, here you are with this Two of Wands energy. You're not backing down. You're like, no, 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 no. I have to teach this. I have to show you this. I have to tell you this. I don't feel like you're backing down at all. Now, I do feel like you are monitoring your delivery and how you say whatever you need to say, or you do whatever you need to do. I do feel like you're not, you know, coming from a cruel place, anything like that. But I do feel like, yes, I honestly feel like you are showing somebody something. You're teaching them something. Clarify the Two of Wands. The Sun. All right. get one more. And the Chariot. You may even change this person's way of thinking about something. Whatever they may be thinking about, or however they see something in particular, whatever is unique to your situation, you could be changing this person's perspective without you even knowing it. Yeah, King of Cups. You may be giving this person some different insight. Say, for instance, if you got somebody that has never been around anybody that really believed in everybody being treated fairly. Maybe you hadn't, I mean, maybe you have been around people that were somewhat like that. But when it comes to you, Pisces, you could be a person at this point in your life where if people are getting mistreated at all, it upsets you because you've been through so much. You know how that feels. You've been there. You've had people disappointing you, disrespecting you. So when you see that somewhere else, you don't like it. Well, this person, they may welcome the disrespect. They like to see that for the drama of it all. Or maybe they are a person that, like, maybe they treat people bad or they come off disrespectful, but maybe they call themselves your friend, or maybe you're in a group together for work or something. And I feel like when you see this, it's however they're acting, it's going to upset you. And I feel like you're going to shed some light here because I got the Hierophant. You're going to shed some light to this person and they're going to really see with the Nine of Blades. They're going to really see. They don't want to see it. You see how she got her eyes covered? But if you notice, she can see just a little bit through the crack of her fingers right there. She can see just a little bit. So they may not want to see what you're about to reveal or about to say, but, they're going to have to with the Three of Cups. You're like, hey, I need to have a conversation. Hey, I need to say something. I need to speak up on your actions, your words. I need to speak up on what it is that I see, how I feel. Because this is the place where you're coming from with the Lovers. You're coming from this place right here. Where you like for everybody to be treated fairly. Because that's how you try to treat others. With the Queen of Wands. And you're trying to spread love. You're trying to help people to be happier and healthier. You can't do it all alone. But I do feel like that's the vibe that you have right now with the Hangman. And it's just something new. Something new for this person here. What is their idea on how they treat people? Because notice this card. Like, this little boy, he's doing his own thing in this subway as the Hangman. If you notice, he flipped over this bar here. Look at this little girl screaming. So that reminds me of someone saying, oh my gosh, what are you doing? And they're doing that because he's doing what he want to do. He's doing what he feels is best, right? And got this little girl screaming. She could be screaming from excitement. She could be screaming because, hey, I wish I could do that. Or the fact that you dare to be different. You dare to say, hey, let's not do this. And it's like, oh, with the Six of Blades here, forces that other person to look at their own actions. With the Five of Blades or the Five of Swords. And when you have to look at your own actions, you don't have any choice but to look at how you've been behaving and how you move. With the Ace of Cups here. And I feel like this is what this person is going to be doing. With the Two of Blades, there may be something that they don't want to admit. What is that? The Two of Cups. That you're right. Yeah. They're not going to want to admit, Pisces, that you are right with the Emperor. But I feel like this person needs to hear the truth, even if it hurts, with the Three of Swords. How will this truth help this person? The Empress. It's gonna give them an idea of what other people are feeling. It's gonna give them an idea. It's gonna give them an idea of how you're feeling. You know, with the King of Wands. And once they get an idea of how you're feeling, how you see things with the Five of Cups, then they're gonna see how their actions, their words have been affecting other people. That's the uncomfortable part that they don't want to look at. We got the Seven of Blades here. It almost feels like this person says things that cut really deeply with the Seven of Blades or Seven of Swords. Somebody sitting in front of an Apple laptop. Seven of Cups here. Yeah. The Knight of Cups. They say things that cut. They say painful things, but they try to cover it up with niceness. But you can see the ugliness through it all. And that's what they're going to realize, that it's not cool to be that way. They've always known it, but you're going to help this person see this even more with the Queen of Cups. That's a big part of your purpose here, Pisces. Big part of your purpose is to shed light and to help others heal. Wow. The Three of Coins. Queen of Cups here. That was the Queen of Coins. I said the Queen of Cups, but the Queen of Cups is right here. But I said the Queen of Cups because still, you're still going to show this person what is right and what is wrong in a particular situation. Queen of Cups and the Three of Coins. I'm hearing that song by Michael Jackson, Got Me Working Day and Night. Y'all know, got me working day and night. Like, so this person could be a workaholic, or by the time you drop this bombshell, Pisces, their mind is going to be working day and night because it's going to be so profound. It's like, oh my gosh, Pisces over here just dropping gems, telling me the truth, and I can't even be mad. Like, I don't know why I'm hearing that. So their mind could be working day and night after you had this conversation here. And they're going to see a valid point that you make with the Page of Blades. They're going to see a valid point. They're going to see things so different. Six of Coins. Yeah. You were put on this path, Pisces, to show this person whatever this is. Yeah. Knight of Blades. Nobody else could give them this message like you. Because they've been doing ugly things for a while. They've been doing some mean stuff to people. They've been saying some ugly things to a lot of folks with the Judgment. And you're going to play your role. You really are. You're going to play your part. You're going to play your part with the Ace of Blades. Wow. And this is where you're going to really see this person's intentions. When you really give them the information that they need, when you really teach this lesson or give out this lesson, you're going to see what this person is really made of. Some of you are really going to get some insight on their deepest and darkest fears and secrets. And just, you're going to see this person's shoulders just kind of relax. With the Wheel of Fortune. Yep. We can't control the actions of other people, but with that Wheel of Fortune, something's going to come to an end in the way that they behave. Something is going to come to a halt, like, oh, you know what I mean? So you're going to see that. All right, y'all, we're going to look into this person's energy. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If you're interested in a personal or questions, check out my website in the description box, y'all. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. All right, let's get into it, y'all. right, what messages do we have when it comes to this person? What messages do we have? The energies around Pisces, the person Pisces is dealing with or is on their mind here. You may learn, Pisces, that this person, they got a lot of family members that act like this. I don't know if they'll tell you that, but it just seems like to me you're going to know, or you're going to figure out that, hey, their family must be like that. Or maybe they come from a family that's like this. Kind of rude, kind of snobby. Overall, we got the elusive card here. Bottom of the deck. Past life. This is a repeated cycle with this person. They have been like this for a while. It almost feels like to me that they have that no one in their family has broken this generational thing. Like they have, generation after generation after generation in their family has been the same way. And it just seems like maybe there have been people to come in and try to tell them about themselves or try to give a conflict resolution. And for whatever the reason, it does not work. So what is it about this person that's so dishonest and deceptive that Pisces is going to step in? I told you, here's that family card again. This person is confused. You may notice that this person seems confused, but they're still rude. It is... You really, Bianca? Wow. You may notice that this person is confused, but they're rude. It's almost like they feel like they have to behave this way for whatever the reason. And I feel like it's primarily because of their upbringing. And you may be one of a few people that have going to come into their life, or you will be a person that's coming in and telling them like, hey, it's not okay to act like that. They're going to, oh my gosh, realization. When I tell you they're going to think about this thing, they're going to be like, oh my God, like what? They may even ask you, act like what? Pisces, what do you mean? Act like what? And what is Pisces going to say and reveal? You're going to really show this person, or you're going to be the epitome of peace for this person. You're going to show them, you're going to tell them that, hey, in order to get respect, you have to give respect. Because like I said, for a lot of you, this comes from their upbringing. And based on how, how they were raised or whatever, how they were treated, in their, by their family or in their family, is how they are treating you. Because a lot of times bad treatment is projection. It's projection. I feel like this person could have felt alone a lot with the withdrawal card. They could have felt like they were by themselves a lot, even with family, friends. Why is that? Maybe they could be an introvert. I'm not sure. Karma. Oh. They could have been going through cycles of karma and not knowing why. Sometimes people think their bad behavior is normal. And not knowing that with the chemistry card that, hey, you creating some of this stuff. You creating your reality. They could have been creating karma with potential soulmates. Yeah. By saying things that just shouldn't be said, or always put in a situation where you have to start over again. This person may be a person that has always said, well, let's try it again, or let's start again. Well, you can start again with a person, but if they have not learned the lesson, or they have not been told what they're doing wrong, guess what's going to happen? They're going to start again, and they're going to keep doing the same thing. So here you are coming in, Pisces, with some boundaries. You will not talk to me like that. You will not treat me like that. You will not do me like that. And you will not handle me like that. Those are the boundaries you're coming in with, Pisces. How does this person feel? It's going to really tear them up. Emotional storm, open heart. It's going to really tear them up, Pisces. It's going to get them in their feels. But they're going to understand where you're coming from. Because for the first time, they're going to mirror your feelings. They're going to mirror somebody else's emotions that they've caused some harm to a little bit. They're going to see. That may be the first time they truly empathize with a person. And this is going to close a cycle for them. Because they have been feeling in despair for a long time, wondering why their situations always seem to end up, I'm hearing code red. Why their situations seem to always end up in code red. I don't know why I'm hearing that code red. Why their situations always seem like they're in a danger zone. And it's going to be because of how they handle people. This is going to help this person to get to a place of healing. Because in order to heal a wound, you got to first see it. You got to clean it. You got to clean it, dry it, put a little bit of ointment on it, and then you have to apply a bandage. But there's no sense in applying ointment and a bandage if you're not going to clean it, right? You're just making it worse. So trying to cover it up and trying to heal quickly with the ointment is not going to work. You got to clean it. And this person's going to see that running away from their emotions is not going to help either. So they're going to face some things. They needed to come across a person like you. Nourish, confessions. Yeah, they needed this. You are the epitome of self-love, self-growth, self-discovery. You're the epitome. And they may even come out and tell you, I never had anybody tell me anything like that. You might be looking at them like, what? Really? Nobody's ever told you about your stank attitude. You know what I mean? Nobody's ever told you about your stank attitude. Really? Longing, beauty, escaping. This person, man, they're going to really like to be around your energy then. When you come out with the truth, when you come out and you really tell this person, yep. Because for a long time, they have been wondering why people have been walking away from them. And you're going to answer this question for them. You're going to put the responsibility back on them. Now, the other people that they interacted with, of course, they have their flaws. But this person never really looked at what they contribute to situations. Yep. Yep. In order to release it, you got to recognize it and let go. And that's what's going to happen here. Wow. How do they feel about Pisces? How would they feel about Pisces after this conversation? Like I said, they're going to really see where you're coming from. And I feel like Pisces, they're going to get real mad. They'll get mad at first now. They're going to get mad, but you won't have to worry about this person after this conversation or this action here. Divine feminine intimacy. Yeah, you're not going to have to really worry about this person after this situation. You're just not. Wow. Are they going to handle other people differently as well? Let's see. Clinging, conflict. It will take some time for this person. Because you got to remember, they've been like this 30, 40, 50, 60 some years, 70 years. You know what I mean? They've been like this for so long. So slowly but surely, they're going to see. But it is going to take some time because in order for people to make changes, they have to have clarity, right? They have to see themselves from somebody else's lenses. And maybe nobody ever just come out and say, hey, you're rude, you're disrespectful, I don't like the way you handle me, I don't like the things you say, where did you come from? And maybe they never had anybody tell them that or ask them like, hey, but this day was going to come. Person has a pride issue. Almost seem like a lot of people may be intimidated by them for some reason. Maybe it could be the status, the title, whatever. Might even be because this person is very attractive. But like if you like me, I don't care what you look like. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Like you might be fine, but you still wrong and disrespectful. I'm going to tell you about that. I'm going to tell you about that. Because before you leave this situation, this is Pisces talking to this person. Pisces said, before you leave this situation, like Maze and Frankie Beverly, before I let go, before you leave this situation, you are going to see this thing from my perspective here. You're going to see yourself the way I see you. Just by this conversation. Because the whole time they've been pretending. They've been hiding behind a mask. What will Pisces really see after this convo? This person may get a little distant. They might get a little distant, but they won't stay distant. Sometimes people got to go retreat and think about some things. They gotta work some things. They gotta work the kinks out, and this might be what this person does. Go work the kinks out. Because it's gonna catch them off guard. Yeah. They may go through the stages of grief. Come to terms with it all and then come back to you and say, Or maybe, how will Pisces know this person really understands where they're coming from? How will Pisces know? fantasy. They may even apologize. Look at that. They may even apologize to you, Pisces. They might just chuck it up as a, and take the L and say, Pisces, I'm sorry. I was being a jerk. Shallow here. I was being a jerk. I didn't care about your feelings. I was playing. It wasn't right. I don't know why I did it. And then Pisces, you might even say, well, maybe it's something that you always thought was normal. I don't know. and really, if this is how their family behaved, all of them thought this was normal. Because they've been conflicted for a long time. And most people that act like that are broken. Wow. How should Pisces handle this situation moving forward? How should Pisces handle this moving forward? Stay solid in what you're going to say to this person. Stand on what you said. Stand on what you're telling this person. If there are things that you don't like about how they're behaving, you got to stand on that even after this conversation. Anytime you interact with them, you got to stand on what you told them. Don't ever relax on what you said. With that divine masculine here. Yep. Stick to your guns here. Stick to your belief system. Because, even the nicest person in the world will try to take advantage of you. That's right, Teresa. Even the nicest person in the world will try to take advantage of you. Silence here. And watch what you're saying. Watch what you're telling folks. Watch what you're telling folks. Everybody can't be trusted. Because they coming back. They coming back around with the second chance. Oh, they coming back around. Could be a friend, lover, family member, whoever this is. They coming back around because they know they were wrong. They know they're wrong now, Pisces. They analyze and recognize their mistakes. They know they've been acting crazy with you. Don't ever think that people don't know that it's wrong. They just can't really, with the confusion card, sometimes they just can't really figure out why they keep going through and making the same choices and doing the same things. And a lot of it is generational stuff, but they feel it as soon as they say something out the way to somebody or they're disrespectful, they feel it instantly. It's like, how your intuition nudges? Well, guess what? Your gut nudges when you're doing something that's not right as well. You get a little surge that when you saying something crazy or when you acting crazy, but people that have been around toxicity or they grew up around poison, toxic relationships, a lot of times they just handle things the way they handle them until either they decide to elevate and see and do better, or they're the generational curse breaker, or somebody outside of the family that they respect or that can shed light, or someone that divine has sent to give a message and that person tells them like, hey, you out here making mistakes. You out here disrespecting folk. You disrespecting me. And I don't like it. That's when people like this really get it. And people say, well, oh, he or she, they just doing that on purpose. No, y'all, they're not let me tell y'all something. People don't always do stuff on purpose. Some people have been conditioned to cause pain for others. Do y'all know that? Anybody experience any trauma in your family or in your relationships with people? You can spend 20 years, like 15, 20 years in an unhealthy relationship. And if you don't remove yourself, do you know you can become the person that you stay with? You're like, oh my God, I could never do what he did to me. And you keep staying around that energy long enough. I promise you, you may not do exactly what he or she is doing, but you're going to do some stuff very close. Very close. If that person yelled at you all the time, Without you knowing it, you'll start yelling at your kids. You'll start yelling at your animals. You'll start yelling at people that you love, that call you your friends. And they're like, whoa, 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 wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. I didn't do anything to you. And what it is, Pisces, is that you can start becoming your aggressor. So this person, they were a victim of whatever they went through or whatever they were around. But with people like this, it's not your job to heal them. It's not your job to put up with their mess. But it is your job to point it out and get away from it. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. This person probably, they know about intuition, but they probably don't even know how to listen to it. But they know when something hits them, like, this isn't right. When they start feeling confusion after an action, they know good and well, like, how I treated Pisces last night, man, that wasn't right. What I said to that person at the grocery store, man, that was rude of me. They know it's sad because a person like this only see the wrong after they've done it. They haven't been programmed or trained or taught. This is what you teach us for. They haven't been taught or programmed or trained themselves or become self-aware enough to think about the consequences of their actions, to think about things before they do it. A lot of times they say things or do things based on impulse. And we all know what being impulsive does. It can get you in some very crazy situations. And I feel like this is how this person has been. So don't think for a second that they don't think about what they've said to you, because they do. This don't have to be just a lover. Could be anybody. But they have been around toxicity they've been around it for a long time. Look, this is somebody that has never been told how they need to act, how they need to behave. They could have had a parent that was, both parents were toxic. And everybody in the household acting crazy. Look, toxicity, pursuit, resilience. Look, telling you, got the parents were acting crazy and toxic, and then the kids growing up in the household toxic, the grandparents toxic, and maybe the generational curse breaker in that family wasn't ready to step into their role yet and really try to shift the dynamic. Can't change a person. We can't change another person, neither shall we want to. But we can be the change. We can model better behavior. And it will not change a person 100%. But by you modeling good behavior can have an influence on how this person see themselves. And I feel like that's why you're being called. Didn't I just say influence? Look at this card, y'all. You can't make it up. It says influences. Look. Attachment, third party, peers. I just said that. Tell me tarot isn't real. But yeah, you can be the change. You can be a positive influence. You may have been put on this person's path to be the change for them, to show them something different. Like, whoa, I can't be out here acting like that. Pisces gonna walk away. Reject them. Look at rejection. Pisces gonna walk away. I'm going to lose a good friend, if I keep on with this behavior. Or I'm going to lose friends in the future if I keep on. But Pisces, this is all I have for you. I'm just going to tell you, by you shedding this light and teaching this person this lesson, you're going to help this person. You may not even stick around to even see the result, but you're going to help this person. Because right now, they've been on a long journey, long game, trying to find their way, trying to find safe landing. They've been wondering why they've been having such crazy situations. And they're going to be shocked to know that a lot of it has to do with them and their actions. A lot of it is their actions. And that's why they've always had to ask you and other people for multiple chances. Oh my gosh, let me just try again. And then when people say no because some of the people they've hurt have become bitter, that bothers them. But can you really blame that? It takes somebody that is very self-aware. It takes somebody that's very self-aware, such as yourself, Pisces, to really be able to keep yourself separate from this person, but also be willing to teach a lesson. Because you're not a person that closes your heart off. You will become guarded. You will protect yourself. But you're not a person that becomes guarded. I don't feel like you study this situation and keep yourself distracted. But I do feel like you evaluate situations before you get invested nowadays. That means in relationships, friendships, job dynamics, anything. I feel like you have to have time to think, or some of you have just said, let me pray on it. Let me pray on it. Or if you get into a conflict with a person, you may walk away before you say something that you can't regret, can't take them. So say something that you will regret that you can't take back. You just move differently. So you are the ideal person to shed light on this person's behavior. You're the ideal person. You worked very hard to get here. People like you and people like you are the ones that I truly believe are here once they find out what their purpose is, are here to help others find theirs. But in order to help somebody find themselves, you got to find yourself, because if you lost, how you going to help somebody else find themselves? You're going to be two lost souls. Okay? And this person may have been surrounded around other lost souls. How can you guide somebody and you don't even know where you're going? See what I'm saying? Everybody just following each other. Follow the leader. Do-do-do-do-do. Like a dog chasing his tail. Do-do-do-do-do-do. No. So keep that in mind, Pisces. Powerful message. Thank you so much for coming in today. Love and light to you all. Remember, you're worth it always. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit your notification bell. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day and checking out this message. If you are interested in a personal or readings, my queue is completely empty right now. So if you would like to get a reading from me, please reach out on the website. You will see, if you scroll to the bottom, where to contact me. It goes directly to my email. I will email you back and we can get you booked for a reading or questions or life coaching, spiritual life coaching, whatever you may need. Okay, so check out the website for information on the services that I provide. Thank you, everybody. Much love to you. I don't know who's watching the BET Awards tonight, but I am. Okay, so if you don't have anything to do, check out the BET Awards. I've heard that it's going to be a really good show if you're into that, the music thing or whatever. And there's not a whole lot on TV right now, y'all. I'll be so glad when they start putting new shows out, because right now I'm starting to wonder why I still pay for DirecTV. I'm just saying. Anybody else feel that? Because I do. I'm starting to wonder. Let me talk to y'all for a little bit before I go. I'm starting to wonder, why am I still paying for DirecTV? Because there is hardly anything on TV. So if you don't have anything else going on, check out the BET Awards. We'll get on and we'll talk about that a little bit. I missed the Country Musical Awards. I missed that. I like to watch all of them if I can. But I'm into all kinds of music. So check that out. So if you have something else you're watching, let me know what you're watching tonight. Let me know what you're starting your week off with. Okay, you might even be Netflix and chilling. I don't know. Or you might be binging out on some Netflix. I was watching Netflix earlier today. Yeah, Bianca's nothing on TV. And y'all, guess what? I got something to tell y'all. Guess what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see if anybody gonna figure it out. Before we go. I have antenna use hotspot to watch streaming. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. What do you usually watch, Teresa? Close, Saranda. Close. Not yet, but I am officially licensed. Woo! Y'all, I'm officially licensed. Hey, MB, I'm officially licensed. I'm excited. It could be any day now. You know how it is with this position. Well, I call it a calling because I feel like I was called to do this. Honestly, wholeheartedly, y'all. And I'm just want to share my story right quick. Just share a little bit if y'all don't mind. Unless y'all don't want to, type in the comments if you want me to share. Type in the comments. I mean, if you want me to share, um, you know, how I feel and know that the divine is real. And that if you are looking to figure out what your next move should be, all you have to do is have faith, pray, and just wait, and you will be guided. So thank you, Teresa. So I was, as a lot of y'all know, my mom was in the hospital in February of 2024 this year. And oh my gosh, we were so scared, we were so scared about what was going on with her. I'll just share a little bit. She had PEs in both lungs. Very scary. Very scary. Anybody, and anybody right now may be going through any type of health crisis, my prayers go out to you. Any of you that don't have anything going on with your health, but you're trying to maintain your health, I I sincerely pray for all of you, whether you're going through a situation or you're healthy and all that. Don't take your health for granted, because as we get older, our bodies change so much. So don't take your health for granted. Make sure you're trying to eat well. Make sure you're taking care of your body. You're getting proper sleep. And that doesn't mean that sometimes you can do all those things and things just happen, right? Because this body is not made out of steel. And a situation with my mom, pretty healthy lady, she just had that situation with the PEs, and she had them in both lungs. God led her, the divine led her to go to the ED. She drove herself. She probably should have called EMT or me, but she drove herself and she made it. We got, she got what she needed and everything. The divine makes no mistakes. So I was sitting in the parking lot of the hospital's parking lot that day. She that was like what, her second or third day, maybe second or third day in the hospital. Um, and something just came over me. It was like, it might be time for you to adopt a child. Like, what? Huh? I'm like, are you sure? Like, for real? So I said, nah, nah, nah. And I just tried to push it away. I just pushed the idea, like, no, no. It just kept nudging, like, no, you need to look into that. So I go online on my phone. I think it was on a Thursday. No, maybe it was a Tuesday. I can't remember. But I go online on my phone and I'm looking up about adoption, how it all works, because I didn't know about any of that stuff like that. I knew about it, but I didn't know. And I didn't know how much of a need there is foster care and all these things. And I learned just in a few minutes. I'm like, oh my gosh, they really need foster parents. They need, okay. So God, if this is where you're trying to take me, and this is of you, then I want to go. And so I called. I remember I emailed. And the lady, she emailed me back and told me, well, you first have to be a foster parent, and then we'll place a child in your home, and we'll, whenever, if and when the rights are terminated, then you can proceed with adoption. But usually they have like people that just want to foster, and then they have people that want to foster to adopt. And that's what I wanted to do. So, and then get this, y'all. She says, and by the way, we got a class starting this month, which was February of 2024. I called the second week of February. We have a class starting this month, and we got a meeting on Thursday night, or you can come on Saturday morning for a meeting. I'm like, huh? And she says, I would love to have you. I'm like, okay, all right. So I felt like the divine spoke to me, right? So I went Thursday night and I got the information, and I, just started out, told us about the class. It was 10 weeks. And y'all remember me talking about, I was getting ready to go to class, blah, blah, blah. Lots and lots of paperwork. We got through that. And everything just went so smooth. Like, I don't think I've had anything go that smooth before, except when I was applying for college and things like that. It was just like boop, boop, boop. That's how I knew it was for me to do, right? So I'm just like, okay, whoa, whoa. And before I knew it, the 10 weeks were up, and we did the home study, did the CPR, we got all that done, and now we're here, right? So any day, my whole life is going to change for the better, because not only am I going to be helping someone, but they're going to be changing my life. They're going to be changing my life. Everybody say, oh, some people say, oh, if you do that, open your home to a foster child. Oh my gosh, but God's going to bless you. And that's true. But guess what? Not just me helping that little person out, blessing him or her. They're going to be blessing me. They're going to be blessing me, because I'm a firm believer. How do I know that's not a chosen one the Lord want me to help? You know what I'm saying? The next generation of a chosen one. How do I know that? The Lord might be bringing in a chosen one. Like, hey, let me send Empress the little chosen one, so we don't have another chosen one lost in the sauce. Get what I'm saying, y'all? And I'm obedient now. I'm obedient. When I start getting feelings and being nudged to do something like that, I take it very serious. And I kept it very discreet. I shared a little bit with y'all because y'all my boos, y'all my family. And only my mom and brother know in my family. And that it helps when everybody's not all in your business. You know what I mean? It always helps. And I'm still not going to say nothing to the rest of my family. They'll just see me one day with a little person, and then they gonna ask me, and check this out, y'all. I gotta tell y'all about this. They gonna ask me like, well, where this person come from? I'm gonna say, oh, this is my little buddy. I'm not saying a word. When he or she is officially adopted, then I'm gonna say, this is my baby. Something like that. And then this morning, I called my grandmother to see how she was doing. And she says, now I'm just in the house, I was actually giving my dog some water, because he got a little, I know y'all seen the dispensers, the water dispensers for dogs and stuff. I was cleaning that out and filling it up while I was on the phone with her. And she says, is that your baby talking to you in the back? I said, huh? Is your baby crying? I'm like, what? Now y'all know that elderly intuition is on the money. The elders have the wisdom. The elders have the foresight. That's why I don't understand why people want to disrespect elderly people or people that are older than you. Because guess what? Like people used to always say, I've heard this a lot growing up. That older person or that elderly person, they have forgotten more than you will ever know. Meaning they have already done so much and forgotten what they've learned, that they got a lot to give you. And so they see and know so much. Even when you get to, if you live long enough and you get to be their age, you still not going to know what they know, because you didn't go through what they went through, right? So I said, no, Grandma, I don't have a baby. I don't have no baby over here. And she was like, well, I know. I hear a child talking to you or crying or something. I said, okay, look at God. So she see what's already coming. Ain't that something, y'all? If that wasn't a confirmation for me, and I wasn't, hey, Dorisha, and I wasn't even looking for it. It was just a little confirmation to remind me, to let me know It's on the way. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited to have one child out of the system. I wish I could take on more. That's right. That's right, Teresa. Say be prepared. Stay ready so you don't have to what? Get ready. That's right. It could be any day. Any day, anytime. You know? Any day, anytime. So I'm excited to be able to take at least one child out of the system. Prayfully, that'll be the one I adopt. But you know, sometimes foster care, it can go either way. But I've put in for, I'm praying that the social workers will give me a child that they know is you know, won't have an opportunity to go back home. And it's so unfortunate. But I just don't want to have a child that's going to have to bounce back and forth. If, you know, that's just for the child's sake. And I just want to give them a fighting chance and a good home. And we never know how people what they're gonna grow up and want to do on their own, but we never know who that person can grow up to be. That's right, Teresa. Just like giving birth, when they are ready to come, they come. Yeah, see, I'm paper pregnant. Right now, I'm paper pregnant, y'all. I don't know what's coming. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just paper pregnant. I'm paper pregnant. So I'm excited, y'all. Have I bought anything? No. Because I don't know how old they're going to be yet. I don't know what gender yet. That's the exciting part. It's kind of like having your own child. It's just that the day that they come. Oh, yeah, Teresa. Thank you. The day that they come, I'm going to have to do a Walmart pickup. I already know. Me and my mom was talking about it. I'm like, we don't know. We don't have any information yet. And I've made friends with two ladies that were in the class. And they've already been told that they have a sibling set that they may be potentially getting. And then they signed up for 3 children. So they're trying to get the sibling set plus a baby, a younger child if they can. But right now they do sibling set. But you know, you got to get your license. All this got to go through all that red tape. And we've already said, I told them, I said, well, when we have our placements and the weather's nice, guess what? We need to have play dates. We need to have birthday parties. You know, I'm working working on my manifestations. They sure do, Teresa. They do deliver. Thank you so much. They surely do. I think you got to spend what, $35 or more, I think. To just like when you do a pickup, when you go there and get a pickup order, I think it's $35. But I've been trying to make some foster care friends so that you know, you kind of build on the community. And I've been trying to manifest more positive people in my life as well. I'm so thankful for all of you. Even though we're online, but it still feels like y'all in my living room, you know, chilling, talking. Y'all know, get up here and talk to y'all just like we just kicking it. If you need a car seat, clothes adds up. Okay. If you need a car seat, clothes, etc., it adds up. Yeah. Thank you so much. I have been thinking about creating a little Amazon wish list for the fostering. I'm just getting my feet wet and all this, but like things that I really, really need. I thought about it. And I probably will do that since I'm not having a baby shower per se. I've heard of foster parents having showers. I have, but y'all know my circle is like this. I'm like my circle like this. My circle is so small, man, because I can sniff people BS from a mile away. I can, you know, and I don't have like having funky energy around me. If your energy is funky, then I'm going to pick it up, you know? So that's why I just, that's how it goes with me. Yeah, she is. She's excited to help me out. And I told my mom, I said, watch, this is what's going to happen. She said, what? I said, I'm going to get this first child. And then somewhere down the line, my person going to come in and I'm going to have one of my own. She said, that's probably what's going to happen. I'm telling you. You know how it is. You know how it is. It works like that. It works like that. So we're excited to get started with my family. Just, we're just taking it day by day. Day by day. Yeah, Teresa, I'm telling you, and then one day I'll look back, I was like, man, I remember when I had this whole house by myself. And then I'm going to have, Mom, baby, where you at? Baby. I remember when I used to have this whole house to myself. What did I do? Nah, that's the beauty of life. You don't want to be completely by yourself, We weren't put here to be completely alone. Great grandma's great. You'll fall in love all over again. I believe that, Teresa. I've heard you get that second chance. Because my mom, she always worked really, really hard. She never, she did so much for us. She went to our events and all that. But the one thing that she just worked so much that she couldn't really enjoy a lot of things with us. And she said this time she want to be able to enjoy stuff. She want to be able to take the child to get ice cream on Sundays and different things. And if they in dance class or karate or something, she want to be able to go and not feel the pressures of having to run back to work and all that. So, yeah. Yep, you get a second chance. It's like holding your babies all over again. Yeah, I believe that. So, I'm excited. I don't know. I put everything in God's hands. I know He makes no mistakes. I know He put me on this journey for a reason. I know He called me on this path because He felt like I was equipped and I'm ready. So we're just seeing where it goes. I'm already. Hey, I'm licensed now. I'm licensed now, so it's just a matter of time, divine timing. Just like everything else. I'm sharing my story, y'all, because I want people to understand that if you have been lost and trying to figure out what you should be doing right now or what your purpose is, whatever that may be, if you trust and you manifest and try to figure out what it is, it's going to be revealed. It really is. And I have people emailing me all the time. Well, I've been manifesting my person and they still not here. Okay, this is the thing. How do you know that the person that you manifest isn't working on some stuff before they get to you? Do you want them to not be where they need to be before they get to you? We never know who we're crossing paths with. We don't know what they going through, what they trying to work out, what toxicity they're trying to heal from before they meet up with you. Well, I don't want to be old and I meet them. Well, it's never too late. Who said you're going to be old? It could happen tomorrow. I mean, come on. But I wouldn't want to rush having somebody in my life who, is working on themselves right now. I'm just saying. So anything that you're supposed to be doing or something that you want, or if you're wondering what you should be doing right now leading up to your manifestations, all you have to do is pray, believe, meditate on it, and you got to have faith. You got to believe that you already have it. You got to believe that you already have it. And people just have a hard time with that. They have a hard time with it. I just manifested just a while ago with what I just told y'all. I just said one day it's gonna be, I'm gonna be sitting here like, oh my gosh, I used to have this house to myself, and I'm gonna have somebody saying, Mom, and then you're gonna have a man saying, baby, where you at? That's manifestation. And in that moment, I could feel that. I could feel that coming about. And so Even though it's not here in the physical, it's here in the metaphysical. So we just wait. We just wait. All whatever you want, whatever it is that you see and you want, it's already here. It's all about timing so that time can get to that point where you get it. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's just about timing, because nothing is going to be put on your heart that you're not supposed to have. Like things that you really, really want, they're not going to be put there, or things you should pursue, they're not going to be put there if it's not for you to have, or it's not for you to try to achieve. Okay. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. I hope that helps somebody. Thank you so much, y'all, for your love and support. Thank you for the love and support that you've shown me for the past, how long we've been on YouTube now? Since what? Was this going on 4 years? So thank you, y'all, for all your love and support. Those that have been here with me from day one, or at least day 201. I don't care. But if you've been here for a long time, or the ones that just come on and joining us every day, thank you so much, y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you for your support. And I can't disclose information about the child, especially as while I'm fostering, but I'm sure that you probably at some point will probably hear something in the background, and you'll know what that is. But they can't be on camera and all those things. But when the day comes that that's official, I'll be able to say a little bit more, because it's just to protect their privacy, which I totally get. Shoot, I'm already like that now. I don't even really like to tell people about my own business. And maybe that's why I'm like that. So, and I'd be the ideal person, to have somebody that you can't disclose, that won't disclose information, because I don't like telling people anything. Yeah, Teresa, exactly. I have to give him a code name. Yep. I'll come up with something. I have to give him a code name. I have to come up with something. Yeah, I'm sure I'll come up with something. But thank you, y'all. Y'all are always so lovely and supportive. And we will talk soon. I have been having people email me about live questions. I haven't gotten around to it. I do plan to do that. I need to do it soon, because whenever I get this placement, I'm going to be super duper busy. Super duper busy to start off. So we'll see where it goes. I always like to schedule those questions when I don't have a lot going on. Because see, everybody thinks like, oh, this is all I do. No, your girl works a full-time job, and then I'm here on YouTube as well. And I do other things. Okay. So I'm back and forth. My days are busy. They really are. And so yeah. So we are. That's where we are, y'all. And I would definitely keep y'all posted on the status of my situation, and also when we're going to be doing the questions again, because I'm getting emails about that. And thank you for anybody that has been contacting me about readings and questions. I've been getting those back. I just finished the last one today, but like I said, my queue is 0. So I am open for readings. If anybody would like one, please don't hesitate. Visit the website, check it out, read about the services that I provide, reach out to me, and we can go from there. Have a great one, y'all. Stay safe and blessed. Until next time, bye.